How to annotate over this map. First, choose the drawing tool, and we are first going to select markers. And the first thing I would like you to do is locate where you currently live. So I'm going to zoom into Sioux Falls, grab the star, and put a star point right there. The next thing I've asked you to do is put X's on places that you have already visited. So for me, for example, Rapid City, Minneapolis. You don't necessarily have to hit every single spot, but maybe some of the key spots. I'm going to bring it over here and mark Washington, D.C. Once you have finished with that, you will then start deciding on 5 places that you would like to go visit. Let's say, for example, you would like to go visit Chicago. So I am going to be able to drive to Chicago. So I am going to scroll down and choose the car. From Chicago, maybe I would want to go and visit SeaWorld in Orlando, I believe. I could drive there, or I could choose the plane. If I decide I'm going to fly from Chicago to Orlando, I could choose that. If you decide to go to more exotic places, Hawaii, Australia, make sure you do use a plane because you probably cannot drive there very easily. Now that you're done deciding on the locations that you are going to visit, you are going to plan your route to hit all the locations you would like to visit. I've only made 2 myself, but I am going to select the drawing tool. First thing I need to choose is a straight line tool, and I'm going to be starting from Sioux Falls, then I'm going to go to Chicago, all the way down to Orlando. And obviously you'll eventually need to go all the way back home so you can make a nice little triangle, or if you have 5 spots, it's going to look more of a hexagon probably. The last thing you will do is zoom into the locations you'd like to visit and find at least one spot or one thing in Chicago, for example, that you would like to visit. So I'm going to choose label. I'm going to write Wrigley Field. As soon as I've typed in what I want, all I need to do is click on the map, and then it posts to a Wrigley Field. I'm going to jump down to Florida now. And there's lots of different things you can do in Orlando, but I specifically had mentioned SeaWorld. So I'm going to select SeaWorld and then set it right there. Once you are done, I do want you to be able to print. So choose print. For the title, I want you to put your first and last name. Subtitle, put your class, so I know which class you belong to. Tell it to print, and then OK, and then print again, and then you should be finished with the activity.